Hi there, this is Jonathan. Thank you for clicking the play button and watching this short video. And yes, this is a blatant bribe to get you to try my NLP and Huna Practitioner course. Now, if you know me at all, you know that I'm a huge fan of anything that makes your life easier. And I've spent the last 20 years hunting down life skills that get results quickly, drawn from people who are already getting great results and living the life they want to be living. I'm about to run my 28th or thereabouts NLP Practitioner course. Now this course costs me a small fortune to run, but it's worth every penny when you see the change in people as they go through it. And I want to send you a whole bunch of stuff up front so you can check it out for yourself. Now I've only got 12 packages though this time because we're doing an experiment. Now here's what I want to send you. Let me show you what you'll get. You'll get nearly 200 pages of full colour manual. Now this is your scripts and techniques collection, your wizard spell book, with exact word-for-word interventions, hypnosis scripts, the phobia cure, rapport techniques, hypnotic language patterns. Everything is in here that you'll need for the course, and exactly what I use when I'm dealing with clients in real therapy or coaching sessions. You'll have it to refer back to forevermore until you've got it all in your memory. Okay. Now you'll also get an entire NLP Practitioner course on audio CD. Now this used to be 31 audio CDs, but we've remastered it onto MP3 files, so you can stick them on an iPod or whatever. This way you get to hear the course material over and over again, as often as you like. And that's what I did after my course years ago, and it's really helped me learn all the patterns. Plus, you can use it if you want to apply any of the techniques to yourself. Like if you want to go through a self-hypnosis session, you just stick the CD on and let me talk you through the process. Now this isn't one of those training courses where you get all excited and you love the actual event, and then 3 days later it's all gone out your head, and the only way you'll get to recall it is if you pay a small fortune to the company and redo it all over again. No way. With us, you get a whole NLP library that's yours no matter what. Okay? In fact, just this week I was talking to a woman on the phone who's trained with a major name in NLP, you'd know his name if I said it, who says she loved the time on the event, but try as she might, she can't remember much of it. And they're trying to sell her and going back again next year at full price. She was told they use hypnosis to load it all in, and she'd have it on the tip of her tongue. Now if that's true, why do they want to sell her a ticket for next year? Think about that. Now this is the real deal, packed full of real life examples from the 5,000 plus hours of one-to-one consultations that I've done with real people in the real world over the last 20 years. These aren't not just stories that the trainer learned from the trainer and just parrots off second hand, claiming it was theirs. You can tell when it's a real example the trainer's given you, or when they're borrowing somebody else's. In fact, here's what some real people have had to say about our courses before.
Setting up my own business, which is to do with providing seminars for people about relationships. And I've been aware of NLP for a long time, but I wanted to learn about it so I can use the stuff in my seminars to have more tools in my toolkit.
A number of reasons, predominantly for self-development for myself, and also my husband is looking to get into a career using NLP. So I decided to combine both of them, and coming away from the week I found that I've realised there was more for me there in the week than because I already had an understanding of it.
I came on the course because I'd met someone else that had done the course, and I liked the way that he was actually working with the client group that I'm working with, which is young people.
I came on a course to learn the skills needed. I was actually wanting to get into the therapy line of business, therapy, coaching, maybe looking at something like sports psychology, so basically to go out there and apply it and help others.
It came on for me working with clients, coaching clients, etc., and also developing myself. That's really the big attraction.
I came on the course to explore, really, just to find out what was going on in there and see what I could do to help myself out and possibly to help others out.
Now naturally, I had to pay those people to say that. Just kidding. No one's ever done a course like this in this format before. So you either get a spiritual course or you get a pure NLP mental course. Never do you get a course that covers all 4 aspects of human experience: the physical, the emotional, the mental and the spiritual. So there's something in our courses for everyone. Here's what you're going to be getting on an NLP course of ours. The full NLP syllabus. That's the phobia cure, hypnotic language to put people into trance, communication skills so you can read people and become a living lie detector, developing your 5 senses so you can learn faster and be more aware, rapport techniques to build trust and responsiveness, questioning tools to pull the truth out of people, several ways to communicate with someone's unconscious mind, including your own. And if your logical conscious mind wants one thing, but your emotional unconscious mind likes things the way they are, guess what? Your behaviour's simply not going to change. But what if you could reprogram the unconscious mind by learning to talk its language? And more spookily, what if it could actually talk back? Whoa. You'll actually discover how to tell which of the 5 senses a person likes to use, and then how to communicate with that person using that sense, which means they suddenly feel understood at a level that they've probably only rarely felt before. We're also going to cover some Huna techniques from Hawaiian Huna that boost your energy anytime you need it, meditation techniques from Huna that silence the inner critic and make cool stuff happen. You're going to be accessing the higher self, which is completely omitted in traditional NLP, therefore exploring the more esoteric or spiritual side of you. We're in a new century, it's time for new methodology. You see, all the most successful NLP master trainers have all delved into spirituality and esoteric study. Once you learn this stuff, you'll understand how every other ology works, whether it's EFT, Reiki, kinesiology, Sikhem, you name it. You'll save yourself thousands of pounds from buying useless books and pointless treatments. Now, you're also going to get support afterwards, which is almost unheard of in the NLP industry. I thought it would be cool to actually offer you a chance to come back and do it again and be paid to do it. I actually pay our assistants to come back, so I pay you to do a practitioner course all over again. I'm pay you 10% of the course fee, so that's more than some people get as a salary for the week. That way you get more experience, you see the course again, and you can take part in some of the behind the scenes stuff. And as far as I'm aware, I'm the only company who actually does that. After training, we're only a phone call away, and we even have you come back to assist on future courses like I just said. But you can also repeat the course for 1/10 the cost. Your choice. Now, we also give you a month of free coaching afterwards to help you integrate all of the things you've learned over the course. Now, that coaching is with me personally. It's not with one of my underlings, as happens on other courses. You're going to learn basic things like business tools that help with meetings, negotiations, sales. We talk about how to read other people by watching out for tiny signals that other people give out non-verbally. Maybe you'd like to be more excited more often or driven more often. Imagine if you could basically have that state on tap. So anytime you want to feel that way, you could fire it off and you go into that state. We're going to teach you stuff you can implement and use right now. Okay? Your confidence will boost. You'll surprise yourself at what you can do without even know you're doing it. Now, if you don't get results, then you're not going to do business with me. So it's my best interest to make sure that you come out with skills that you could use, maybe even to earn a living as a therapist or a life coach or a speaker or a consultant. In a very special part of the course, I'm going to take you step by step through the simple process of self-hypnosis, giving you all the steps you need to guide yourself into a hypnotic state and reprogram your unconscious mind without having to use a therapist or counsellor. Okay? These are advanced strategies. NLP courses teach you techniques. We're going to teach you how to create techniques. Now, this isn't like what everyone else is doing, and I hope you can start to see that. This is the way that I do it personally. For the last 20 years, I've been living, breathing and sleeping NLP, okay? But there's always 8 things that kept on niggling away at me. Number 1, there was no heart or higher purpose. That was always missing from the NLP model. And that was intentional. It wasn't meant to be spiritual. That left it feeling kind of cold. Secondly, NLP is full of technical gobbledygook that puts a lot of people off, and we try and bust that. Thirdly, it excludes people who want a more spiritual experience. Fourthly, NLP hasn't really evolved or developed as a technology itself, and that's a shame. It largely ignores the mind's effect on your health and healing. Very few NLP schools go anywhere near the physical body, which is a shame. It's often criticised as a quick fix that doesn't last. It's a temporary band-aid, and we're going to talk about how that happens and how to avoid it. There's too much politics and too many cliques in the NLP world. And even once trained in NLP, a lot of people don't even use it. There's a big difference between someone who's done NLP and an NLP practitioner. Okay? The way we do it, it's really, really good stuff. Okay? It's the best of everything that I know that works in the real world. Like, I'll actually teach you how to construct therapeutic stories that you can use in therapy or coaching to help the client shift, because you're telling a story that's not about them. So they assume it's about something else, and that allows them to make changes on an unconscious level. Now, you can use those same stories in education if you're training people to impart a message, so the students find themselves being very, very good at a skill without really knowing why. Okay? Maybe you felt internally conflicted. Maybe this felt inside as if there's a part of you wants one thing, there's a part of you that wants something else. That kind of internal conflict can keep you stuck. It's like a devil and an angel, you know. We show you very, very quickly to resolve that permanently. You get someone who's been torn between two polar opposites for years, and within 5-10 minutes you've resolved it within them. That can create a huge shift. Or maybe it's you. You know, maybe part of you believes what I'm talking about and part of you doesn't. Now, actually, I'm taking a risk in doing it this way. I'm actually taking a big gamble here, but here's where it gets especially good for you. The course normally costs £2,137, okay, £2,137 to do full price. Now, we can split that into 10 payments of £213 if you want to set up a monthly backs transfer. However, here's the really good bit. If you have the funds, or a flexible friend like a credit card, then we're actually going to do something even cooler for you. If you can afford to do it in one payment, we're going to make this half price and give it to you for only $997. Okay, we're feeling generous, and there's a recession on, so we're making it ultra affordable. You either have monthly payments or you get it half price. Either way, it's a good deal. All you have to do is make a decision, and it's a really easy decision to make. Now listen, my stuff isn't for everybody. The truth is, you will not walk on rapidly cooling embers. Done that one. You will not be bending an already flexible piece of iron between two people. Really easy. There is no sweat lodge, nor will you be screaming the place down or hugging each other, putting a painfully positive spin on things to temporarily pump you up long enough to cope. That's not what we do here. I also want to weed out the whiners and complainers, because my stuff is expensive and the price will weed some people out. If you're remortgaging the house to do this course, please don't do that. If you don't take actions on programs, then don't come on board this one. Frankly, if you're not teachable and you can't follow guidelines, then you don't want to be on this course. See, my guys leave the course confident and competent. They know why the techniques work. They know what they're actually doing and what techniques to use. They know how they work and how to do this stuff. Okay? It's proven and it works. It worked for the folks in the video, but now this is about you. This is about you taking action. Okay? A lot of the people that I've trained have set up their own businesses, or they've set up a therapy practice on the side, or they've become life coaches on the side on top of the normal career. They actually earn more money. A lot of people do the course purely for their own personal development. They're not interested in becoming a practitioner. All they want to do is get better at making their lives better. So as soon as I receive your payment, I reserve your place on an upcoming course, and I'll send you the complete pre-study package, which is worth £500 alone. That's the CDs and the full colour manual. And you get to hear me, not some American trainer or other NLP teachers that I'm trying to copy. You'll hear me covering a complete course recorded live on CD, so you get to listen to it forevermore. Okay? You've got the flexibility of the payment plan, where you can pay the balance, or you can do it in instalments. It's entirely up to you. I like to make it easy for you. Now, you know this is a winning offer. You imagine spending all these days on a course in a relaxed, friendly and safe environment where your brain is nice and relaxed. You're taking in everything like a learning machine, and you're able to trust your unconscious to make you far better at everything you do. Even if you already think of yourself as successful, this is going to take you to a whole new level. Now, I think we're going to sell out all 12 places really quickly. And afterwards, you'll get a month of personal coaching with me personally to further implement all the things that you've learned on the course, and to answer any questions and to develop a kind of direction that you want to take this stuff in after you've learned it. Okay? So I'm bribing you here, and I'd like you to take my bribe. In fact, at this point, every good salesman would say, hurry, act now, limited spaces available, whatever. I hope you decide to join us. We actually speak to you every week on the phone after you do your course, or even face to face if that's what you want. And we offer lots of ways for you to come back and come and assist us, or take part in our seminars, or just be part of the family. And that's the way we like to think about it. So I hope to hear from you soon. This is Jonathan. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.